Close your eyes for a moment. Can you smell it? A gentle puff of steam rises from a bowl, carrying the sharp, comforting smell of vinegar and soy sauce. It is a smell that promises something deeply satisfying, something that speaks of home. Listen closely. You might hear the sizzle of garlic hitting hot oil, a sound that is the start of so many delicious journeys in our kitchens. This is the Philippines inviting you to its table. It is an invitation not just to eat, but to feel, to experience, and to connect with a culture that pours its heart into every single dish. Our food is a language everyone can understand, a story told through flavor. Imagine the colors spread before you. The deep, dark brown of a perfectly cooked adobo, shining under the light. The bright green of kangkong, or water spinach, floating in a sour sinigang soup. The surprising happy purple of ube, a yam that turns into the most wonderful desserts. Our food is a feast for the eyes before it even touches your lips. Each color tells a part of our history, a mix of influences from Malay traders, Chinese sellers, Spanish rulers, and American friends. This colorful picture is a map of our past, a vibrant mosaic you can taste. Every meal is a celebration, a burst of color and life. Now think about the textures, the delightful crunch of a crispy pata's skin, giving way to soft, juicy meat that falls right off the bone. The smooth, soft feel of a rich lech flan as it melts on your tongue. The chewy surprise of sago pearls in a sweet drink. Filipino food is an adventure in how it feels in your mouth. We love opposites. We put soft with crunchy, smooth with rough. Our country is not one place, but over 7,000 islands. Each island has its own voice, its own special flavor. Let's start in Ilocos. Food there is strong and simple. Taste the bagnet, a magnificent block of pork belly. Deep fried until the skin is incredibly crispy, the meat soft and juicy. This shows the tough spirit of the Ilocano people. Then Pampanga, the food capital. Cooking here is fancy, refined. Sisig started here, a masterpiece of textures. Made from chopped pig's face, seasoned with calamansi, chilies, and served sizzling on a hot plate. Travel south to the Visayas, where the sea changes the menu. In Cebu, you'll find the king of roasted pigs, lechon. A whole pig, stuffed with lemongrass, garlic, other herbs, slowly roasted over charcoal for hours. Skin so crispy it cracks like glass. Meat so flavorful it needs no sauce. On Panay, La Paz Bachoy, a rich noodle soup with pork, liver, chicharron. A comforting hug in a bowl. Each island offers its own welcome and dish. In Mindanao, the flavors turn exotic and bright. Malay and Muslim influences are strong. Dishes rich with coconut milk and spices like turmeric, ginger, lemongrass. Try chicken pianggang, chicken marinated in burnt coconut paste. Smoky and nutty, unforgettable. Or tiyula itam, a dark, savory tausug beef soup, black from charred coconut. Flavors that tell stories of old trade routes and royal kitchens. This variety is the heart of Filipino food, a food map of our islands, sour and salty in one place, sweet and spicy in another. We use what the land and sea provide, mountain vegetables of the Cordilleras, fresh tuna of General Santos City. Every Filipino, no matter where they are in the world, has a connection to adobo. It is more than just a dish. It is a memory, a feeling of home. At its core, adobo is simple. Meat, usually chicken or pork, cooked slowly with soy sauce, vinegar, garlic, bay leaves, peppercorns. But within that simplicity lies endless variety. Every family has its own secret recipe. Some like it with lots of sauce, some like it dry. Some add coconut milk for creaminess, while others add sugar for a touch of sweetness. Adobo is the ultimate Filipino comfort food, a dish that can be changed easily and represents the very soul of our cooking. If adobo is our national dish, then sinigang is our national comfort. It is a soup that wakes you up, that clears your head, that calms your soul. The main thing about sinigang is its sourness, a clean, bright sour taste that comes from fruits like tamarind, guava, or calamansi. Into this sour soup, we add a mix of ingredients: pork, beef, shrimp, or fish, along with lots of vegetables like radish, taro, and water spinach. Eating a hot bowl of sinigang on a rainy day is a special Filipino experience. It is the taste of a mother's care, a cure for a bad day, a vibrant and life-affirming hug in a bowl. Beyond the home kitchen, one symbol of Filipino food culture has won hearts globally: a smiling red and yellow bee. Jollibee is more than just a fast food chain. It is a cultural ambassador. For Filipinos living in other countries, a bite of its famous chicken joy is a direct link to home. It is a taste of childhood parties, of after-school treats, of simple joys. The sweet-style spaghetti and the juicy burgers are flavors made especially for the Filipino taste. Jollibee's huge success shows the world that our flavors are loved by everyone, packaged in a happy and welcoming brand that feels like family. Together, these three symbols, Adobo, Sinigang, and Jollibee, show a picture of Filipino food culture. Adobo represents our history and how we can change. Sinigang represents our love for strong, comforting flavors that nourish us. And Jollibee represents our modern identity, our ability to share our unique tastes with the world in a way that is fun, easy to get, and full of joy. They are the main parts of our food identity, the flavors that define us, and the tastes we are most proud to share with everyone, inviting them to understand what it means to eat like a Filipino. For many years, Filipino food was one of the world's best-kept secrets. It was lovingly made in home kitchens and shared within communities, but it rarely stepped into the global spotlight. Today, that is all changing. A delicious revolution is happening. Filipino food is finally getting the international attention it deserves. From busy food trucks in Los Angeles to fancy restaurants in London, the flavors of our islands are charming eaters everywhere. The secret is out, and the world is hungry for more. What is making this new popularity happen? It is the Filipino people living in other countries, our modern-day heroes. Millions of Filipinos have moved abroad and brought their recipes with them. They are the unofficial messengers of our food. They start as home cooks, sharing adobo, pancit, with curious neighbors and co-workers. Then, some take a big step. They open small eateries, carinderias, food stalls at local markets. They introduce their communities to the sour taste of sinigang, the crunchy delight of lumpia. Through their passion and hard work, they are building a movement from the ground up, one delicious plate at a time. The result is a beautiful exchange of cultures. In cities like New York, Dubai, you can now find Filipino restaurants praised by top food critics. Chefs are being celebrated for their new ideas on classic dishes, earning special awards and great reviews. Food magazines and TV shows are dedicating whole features to the next big thing in Asian food, and that thing is Filipino food. People are discovering the unique balance of salty, sour, sweet, savory that makes our dishes so addictive. They are learning that Filipino food is not just one flavor, but a whole range of delicious experiences. This global acceptance is a source of great pride for Filipinos everywhere. It confirms our culture and our heritage. Seeing a non-Filipino friend fall in love with kare-kare, mango float dessert, feels like a personal victory. It means our stories are being heard, our flavors are being understood, our culture is being celebrated. The journey of Filipino food from our private homes to the world stage is proof of its irresistible charm and the incredible generosity of the people who cook it. The world is finally tasting what we have known all along. While we celebrate our food's journey across the globe, a new and exciting chapter is being written right here at home and in kitchens abroad. A new generation of Filipino chefs is growing. They are food artists who grew up with the flavors of their grandma's cooking. They also trained in modern kitchens around the world. They have deep respect for tradition, but they are not afraid to ask, what if? This curiosity is causing a creative explosion, pushing the limits of what Filipino food can be.